hamstring throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Sabathia gets the sign. 3-0 on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Ted Williams. And pitchers beware, because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. Looking to throw to first by Sabathia. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. Hit to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Castillo is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Here's Chase Headley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham. Previous history with Sabathia, he's gone 2 for 6. From the stretch, takes a knee-high fastball. Now a snap move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Starlin Castro.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
A runner at first with no outs here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Aaron Judge is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that was just a good pitch. He was able to fight it off and drop it in to pick up 2 runs right there. Nice job of fighting the ball off and finding a hole.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Left side. Oh, look at Machado. He gathers the throw. The second, but they throw it away. And that will allow a run to score.
Well, I love it when guys leave their feet, and they leave their feet for a purpose. He stops the ball. Now, I know he didn't get the runner at first base, but he may have saved a run right there. Love the effort.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Holliday. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Manny Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And he pops it up back behind second base. Castro is in his tracks now. 1 down.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Standing in, Cal Ripken. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Ken Griffey Jr. waits on deck. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Junior awaits the 1-1. Popped high in the air. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Now batting,
stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ted Williams would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Check swing grounder to the right side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Trumbull has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Now to the plate, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up now, Jackie Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch from CeCe. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ready now, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ripken into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Ready once again, Cal Ripken. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Sabathia gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. Big Daddy Bobo is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Big Daddy Bobo.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Left fielder Matt Holliday.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready with the 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Ready once again, Chase Headley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Palm ball there, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it's still 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Outside, 2-1. CC ready with the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Hit hard toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Chad Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Chad Green.
Jackie Robinson will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But foul. Two-1. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Second and third, 2 away. Fouled back. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judd. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Designated hitter, Jim Beckham.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out.
Number 13.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holiday going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now batting, Ted Williams. A couple of walks for him thus far. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He went down on strikes last time up. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back. Gone into Monument Park.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mancini in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
Now to the plate, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still way back. It's 9-3. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Matt, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
That's inside. 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Plenty of room out there for Holiday, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Striding into the box, Matt Holiday. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And Holiday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Robinson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Chase Headley as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Baltimore Orioles hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Ah, he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
99.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Manny Machado.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, one away. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Yeah, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. Let's see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Ted Williams.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding forward now, Jackie Robinson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the height. Into the flag court and gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit
to right field, and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Jonathan Scope now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that retires the side. They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Into the windup and the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go one pitch at a time, one hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. Act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Here it is on 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
First delivery to him on the way. Greg Bird is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now to the plate, Todd Frazier, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
A runner on first with 2 away. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1 left for the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Castillo.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
In tight again, awfully tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury's after it. He's there and records the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively.
13,
brought to you by Majestic.
Machado.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The center fielder,
In now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Trey Mancini would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Orioles 6 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Chase Headley. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. But that's out of play off the top of the home dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he got away with one right there. He's really been struggling because he's leaving the ball down the middle. He's going to have to pitch on the corners.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. This is in the air to right. Judge is under it. One away. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ted Williams. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And this is fouled straight back. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's old school baseball right there, boy. Woo! Last at bat, he hits a home run off him. This time, take the plate back. First pitch, you knock him off the plate. That's old school. That's my plate.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 6-zip. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. In for strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Robinson into shallow center. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Mark Trumbo.
He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Castro is under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Frazier.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Machado now on 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. One out, nobody on. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 47.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Into the box, Ted Williams.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Up next for the
Ready for another shot now, Jackie Robinson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Down. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Jacoby
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Hey, when a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Into the windup and the pitch. Didi Gregorius stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now another 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Machado is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A two-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without a... Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jonathan Scope.
And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 13.
So stepping in, Manny Machado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Sanchez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Man, I love the no-hitter as much as the next guy, but he's got such a high pitch count. I don't know if he's going to make it. He's already in the 7th. The only way he's going to do that is get outs early. He's got to throw that first pitch strike and hope they hit it at somebody.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Starlin Castro is the second out in the 7th inning. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. You got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. And the run is in to score from second.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swiped that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swipe that first pitch.
Jonathan.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there to put it away and finally put an Here's Todd Frazier now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That was an ugly swing. That's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Settling in now, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
1-2 now. Pitching for strikeout number 20. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So the stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Ken Griffey Jr.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. Now a big swing, and this ball is flushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Standing in now, Trey Mancini. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The left fielder,
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jackie Robinson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. And the throw in gets away from him. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Oh, look at Didi. The throw. He is out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Grounder down the line at third. Machado is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're going to pitch again like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter. Here's big Aaron Judge. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.